Chelsea. Once again in Chelsea, I'm doing a short walk around because, as you know, I can't walk around too much. But I came here with Chelsea because I always got to come to Chelsea to see my parents. So I'm here. I'm on the corner 23rd and 8th Avenue. I am on the west south corner. And if you look across the street, you'll see the building back there that used to be Lamston's, and the bowling alley upstairs. Now it's a gym upstairs, and the CVS downstairs. And the Gap was there until a couple of months ago when it went away. What I'm hearing, and I hope I'm not hearing correct, is that they want to build a building, a skyscraper, right there in the building in the corner. Right there in that corner, they want to build a new development building, one of those skyscrapers, and destroy more of our Chelsea. If you look up in this corner over here, up that way is they're going downtown. Behind me used to be, I don't know if anybody remembers, but it was a place called Brickford's. And it was in that corner right here, 23rd and 8th. And then it was, I know it was a Kentucky Fried Chicken for a while. And then there was a place there that sold newspapers and magazines and stuff. I remember going in there years ago. I bought a cigarette lighter for my mother so she could smoke. She doesn't anymore anyway. Anyway, folks, let's go do a little tour of Chelsea, and then I got something to talk to you about. Stand by. Well, I'm walking up 23rd Street toward 9th Avenue. I'm passing a liquor store. This liquor store has been here for, I don't know how long, but it's been here for a long time. As long as I remember, before I could even drink, this liquor store has been there. So there's been, I guess it's been part of Chelsea. This Petland closed down recently because Petland closed down. But years ago, there used to be a one of those high-class Asian restaurants, Chinese food. And the guys, walk around dressed up with a white thing on the collar, white collar. You know how that is back here. And that's what it was. Across the street, folks, I've showed you this before, but it used to be the Cornish Arms, and that's across the street over here. So some of this you might have seen before. I'm just going over it again because, like I said, I can't do one of my extended tours because I'm walking around with this boot that weighs this thing weighs me down, I'm telling you. It's heavy. Anyway, folks, over here, I'm crossing the Leo House. For those who remember, I think it's still there. It still says Leo House, but there's some kind of construction going on. The Leo House, established in 1889, has always been here. I'm not too sure what it is now, but it's been here for a long, long time. Let's go across, I'm not going to go across the street, but across the street, you have the SVA Theater. That's the SCVA Theater, which used to be, when I remember when I was a kid, I went there a couple of times. It was the RKO Theater. And I remember we used to go inside, and one of us used to pay and open up the back door, and we used to sneak in and watch the movies. Don't talk too loud, don't say that. Anyway, that used to be the RKO Theater. It's been a theater there for many, many years. And behind me, folks, you probably won't recognize it with that staircase there, but that used to be the funeral home, Horn and Danica. And I went there a lot of times to see people from the neighborhood. So this used to be Horn and Danica. I don't know if the people who own that building now know it. But on the second floor, I remember on the second floor, a couple of my friends were laid out right in front of there. They put a curtain in front of the window, and they were laid out there, coughing, and oh my God. Anyway, that's used to be the Horn and Danica. So now it's some kind of, I don't know what it is, but I don't want to go in that building. And there's look at this behind me, some kind of artwork behind me. Look at this. This is the building next to the Horn and Danica. I don't know what it is, but something weird. So all these buildings, most of these buildings are new, have been restored. The Shaney here there was two old buildings here. I think 3 of them, and they tore them down and they made this apartment building here. So, and I'm on the 23rd, going up to. Not only is this building here, there's another building in between that used to be part of that hotel that was on 22nd Street. I forgot what it was now, and they fixed it up, and now it's old real estate. It still has the real estate in them, but this is new here. This building is new, and they tore 2 buildings that were there in between. Yeah, look at that balcony and all, fancy, right? Well, folks, those from Chelsea, you have to remember the Wilson Bar. The Wilson Bar is a classic. It's where a lot of people from the neighborhood used to hang out. A lot of older crowd used to hang out there. but it's no longer, of course, it's no longer the Wilson Bar. It's called the West Side Tavern. And it looks like 42nd Street out here because that's what it's turned out to. Chelsea's no longer that quiet family neighborhood anymore. In the corner here, we're getting to a place that, for those who remember, used to be Old Deli called Corky's. And for those who remember, you remember the story about Corky. I won't have to repeat it. But anyway, folks, that's it's a deli now, and it used to be a deli called Corky's. Remember, they had the chicken rotating, rotisserie chicken rotating in the windows and stuff. That used to be Corky. Over here in the corner, it used to be the American Bar. For those who remember, it was called the American Bar. And now it's Chelsea Square Restaurant. It's been there for quite a while. But before that, when I was a kid, it was called the American Bar. It was a big bar. It was huge. And, all the drunk... I was a kid, but I used to see all the drunk guys coming out and stuff like that. But that was the American Bar. So I'm in the corner of... 23rd and 9th. And you gotta watch out here because you either get hit by a car or you get hit by a bike. It's one of the two. So here it is facing downtown, folks. All this is all new. You can see all new. And behind me you see where the diner used to be. Now it's called the Rail Line. And it used to be Moonstruck. And then before that, for a while, there was an A&P there, believe it or not. I remember going there with my mother. There was an A&P. Didn't last too long, but there was an A&P right there in that corner. And I know that for a fact. Check it out if you don't believe me. Let's cross the street here without getting hit by a car or bike or somebody in a wheelchair or something, because I'm handicapped too. Anyway, folks, let's made it to the corner without getting hit. Let's cross the street now. London Terrace, folks. Good old London Terrace. I'm 23rd between 9th and 10th. London Terrace. All new, all fixed up, restored. They're restoring something up here with scaffolding. In the corner used to be Wayland's. This is where I took a picture last week. I showed it used to be Wayland's, and now it used to be a bank. The last thing that was there was a bank. They closed up about a few months ago. They closed down. The bank went out of business. Not too good, right? Where the bank goes out of business. Now, folks, there used to be next to Wayland's used to be a stationery store. It was an old stationery store with the ladder. You used to go up and try to get stuff and everything. There was an old guy who used to run the place, and then he worked with a Hindu guy who used to help him out. And my mother used to buy Secret Santa magazines and stuff like that. And I still actually have a toy safe that my brother bought me. It's got to be 45 years ago, and I still have that safe. And I bought it here. It doesn't exist anymore. The store, the safe still exists, but the store doesn't exist anymore. A long time ago. And as a matter of fact, they joined it together, made it part of the what was the bank. Now this place has been here forever, so as I know, the Wines and Liquor Store. Okay, London Terrace Wine and Liquor Store right here. There it goes. And I don't know, but this thing has been here before I could drink. Now we're getting to the corner of where it is what's now Christie's. And Christie's used to be a supermarket, Shopwell. It was called Shopwell, and it was Dutch Shopwell, something like that it was. But it was it looked like a huge supermarket back then, and my mother used to shop there. So this whole thing here used to be a supermarket back in the days. And for those who remember, who've been here for a while, you remember, it was back in the days. Now, folks, we are coming to our beloved store that used to be Jimmy's. Now it's a Petland. Pet Central. And this used to be Jimmy's. For those who know, Jimmy used to be in the corner. Then he moved away to this place right here. It was there for many, many years. And you're not from Chelsea if you don't know Jimmy. But this is Jimmy's place right there. Turned it into a Pet Central. Over here where this laundromat used to be, I believe it used to be I know there was a fish market there with those big fishes outside in the ice and all that stuff. And you used to walk down a very smelly place here. And now, and the pizza shop actually went out of business. Maybe I could put up a restaurant there. This used to be the old pizza shop at one time, also owned by Jimmy's. Peter's, been here for a long, long time. Used to be a hairstylist place. Now it's called Chelsea Grand. And but before that, there used to be a guy named we used to call Fat Lou, and it was a candy store for many, many years there. And Fat Lou used to, I think, lived in 415, I believe, and he was a whole big, fat, jolly old man with a beard, nice guy. And we would go in there and buy, penny candies and stuff like that. So that's what it was. So it's all changed, folks. Folks, now I'm in the corner. There's a deli here. It's called the Empire Deli. But for many years before that, it was a bar. It was called Grant's Bar. It was an old Irish bar called Grant's Bar. So that used to be Grant's Bar on the corner of 25th and 9th. I'm on 25th and 9th now. Folks, I'm in front of the Haywood building, which is a big condo now. I hear the apartments start off at, loft apartments start off at $3 million or something. I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe if I hit the lotto tomorrow, I'll move back into Chelsea and hit in a loft, in a $3 million loft. So that's what it is now. So anyway, folks, I am now walking down 26th Street, and I'm passing the building 420. I showed a picture last week of the Haywood building, and this is PS 33 across the street, and behind me is 420 West 26th Street. Across the street over there, you'll see, look at those two buildings, those big, huge buildings overlapping 427, 428. And 450 back here, and you'll see all this. This is what we used to call the Whitey Park, and this is 420. It's all changed now. The monkey bars are gone. That thing that looked like a Tootsie Roll is gone, and the ice cream truck is still there. Look at that. It still stops in the same place where it stopped years ago. But this is what we call the Whitey Park. Whatever's left of it. Yep, this is it. So folks, over here we're in front of 428 where the management office is. 427, 428, and the manager's office right there. So let's keep on walking. We're almost to the end of this. Now folks, behind me is 446. This is the building I was born and raised. 446, and right down let's see, right there on the second floor is, I can't get this, right there, that used to be my bedroom. That was my bedroom, and I lived there from 1963, did I say that loud? From 1963 when I was born all the way up to, I don't remember, it had to be 84, 85 around there, maybe 86, when we moved out and moved over to 264. So. And folks, here we are in what they call the front yard. I used to call it the backyard, but this is the front yard. And those are buildings between 443 and 466. So that used to be the building there. So, and across the street, you see the daycare center, Hudson Gill Daycare Center, still there. I hear they want to knock that down and build a building here in the corner. I don't know. I hope that's not true. Hudson Yards wants to build a building there. I don't know. They're taking over. There used to be some benches there across the street too, and I just noticed that they're gone. People used to sit underneath, right in front of the yard there at nighttime. It was nice and dark. I remember my mother used to sit there at nighttime and pass the time. A lot of changes. I'm going to show you a little bit of the High Line. The High Line. If you see, let me see if you see behind me. There's a place there, right there where that square is. There's a place that people sit down. It's all glass, and you can actually look down, and you see the whole street and whatever it is. So that's what that is now. And well, folks, I'm on 10th Avenue now, and I'm about to go into this building there, 264. And you see behind me that building where they turned it into a school. You see all the way down, going downtown, going uptown, all these big buildings back there. Anyway, folks, come to the end of the tour, and that's all I can do. I'm getting actually tired now. My foot is in a boot. It's throwing my body, so my other side of the body hurts. But anyway, folks, I just want to take time from something very disturbing that I heard the other day, that the redevelopers want to come over and start. They started out in Fulton houses. They want to knock down 2 buildings on there, and now I hear they want to knock down some buildings away in Chelsea and to take over. It's only a matter of time, folks, that this is going to happen. You see all these new. Look at these buildings. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is development. Lots of money, folks. Lots of money. And people want to move into Chelsea. People want to be near the Hudson Yards. This is a prime area. Prime area. So I think that when they built the projects, they had this in mind. I don't know. But before, nobody wanted to be down here. Nobody, it was us that we lived down here. We lived in the projects. We lived in the tenement buildings, and it was all family orientated. We knew everybody, and people even got married with each other, and all that good stuff. And people were friends, and we were like family. We were raised up like families. But now it's all about money. It's all about money. It's all about development, and it's big money, folks. And it's only a matter of time that the people here in the projects are going to be chased out. It's a known fact. They're going to be chased out. A developer is going to come here and sell you guys out. They're going to make under the table deals with the city, with the mayor, with whoever it takes, and they're going to sell these places. And we're going to be somewhere. They'll send us somewhere, I don't know, somewhere else. But these buildings will someday become part of this futuristic place down here, the Hudson Yards. And it's a shame, folks, because this is my home, and this is your home, and you won't let it happen, and I won't let it happen. You shouldn't let it happen, and you should fight for your homes. Where they're gonna send us, and where they're gonna put us, folks. We have to fight. We have to get together. In numbers, there's unity. People will listen to us if we come out in masses and masses and masses. Because remember, there's more of us than them. There's more people who are minorities, who are low income. There's more, not to put anybody down, but there's more people who need to live here. And we cannot let these developers swing money in front of the city and say, we want these houses, we want these buildings, because it's not going to happen. This is our homes. This is your home. This is my home. This is my parents' home. These are my friends' homes, my family homes. You cannot chase us out of Chelsea. We were here first. You want to build around us like you're doing already, but leave us alone. You will not. And I do not accept being kicked out of here. My parents still live here. This is my home. You're not gonna turn this into a Hollywood. You're not. You have to come out, folks. You can't go and sit down on a sofa in your house behind doors and say, oh, fuck this, and not do anything, folks. They're gonna take your house away. They're gonna take your homes away. You have to get up and do something, folks, okay? Everyone has to come out in numbers. Everyone comes out. I know there was a meeting here the other day in PS 33. I didn't know. I got news about it late. If not, I would have attended it. Because I feel that I am part of Chelsea. My heart lives in Chelsea. That's why I have a page, matter of fact. And YouTube, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Chelsea in My Heart. Go to it. Subscribe. I put all my videos there so you can see all my videos. I haven't uploaded all of them. But all my videos that I do out here, I will upload and I'll be up and so everybody can see it in YouTube. It's called Chelsea is My Heart. Folks, serious. We have to come out in numbers. We can't let developers, and let me tell you, it's going to happen. It's going to happen because people don't come out. They all complain behind doors. And they will let it happen. And these developers have millions and billions and trillions of dollars to swing in the mayor's face and to swing in the city's face and to buy people off and buy these buildings. And redevelop these buildings, sell them as co-ops, and chase the poor people away to I don't know where, because I don't know where you're gonna put. There's 13 buildings here, 11 stories high, one set, 21 floors in the Chelsea, 11 and 12 in Elliott, and where are you gonna put these people? It just can't happen. It just can't happen. This is a prime area right now, folks. I'm trying to get back in this. I'm trying to get back in these buildings so I can be near my parents and I can be near Chelsea where I love. And I just can't. They won't let anybody move in here because they want to chase people away eventually. So folks, think about it. I love Chelsea. I do these videos. I just did this video for you guys. You guys gotta promise me that you're gonna go out there in numbers and you're gonna fight, and we're gonna go down with a fight. We'll go down with a fight. We'll make a mob, we'll make a scene, but you're not going to chase us out of where we live. Some of us have lived here for many, 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 many years. 2, 3, 4 generations of people have lived here. Okay, I know people who their parents were moved in here when the buildings were bought, when the buildings were built, and they stayed in the apartment. Their parents died, they still living there, and their kids are born there, and their kids are born there, and it's 3 and 4 generations of people here who are proud to call these buildings, these projects home. And we can't let them go down. Folks, we just can't. So folks, I hope that you enjoyed the little tour I gave you, and I hope that you enjoyed and absorbed some of my words. Because it's true, folks, it's going to happen. Before you know it, they're going to serve you with a notice that you have to find another place to go. I'm telling you, it will happen, it could happen, it will happen, and you're going to let it happen if you don't put up a fight. This is your home. Fight for it. Okay? If you had a house somewhere and they want to develop, they would have to give you a lot of money to move out, to knock down your house and put a building there. Well, this is your home. They can give you money to move out, but where are you gonna go? Where are you going to go? This might not happen in my lifetime or in your lifetime, but I see this being like a Hollywood. New York, it will be like a Hollywood, where only the rich people's playground, and people will come down here to the Hudson Yards and to the High Line and act like this is their property, like this is their home. They're already walking around very arrogant. All these people arrogant, walking around, tourists. We are residents of the Chelsea Elliott houses. We are residents of the Fulton houses. We were here first, and we'll fight for our homes. And I know you will. Folks, I love you guys. I love Chelsea. I love you guys, my friends. It was making great remarks. Give me a thumbs up in YouTube. And I want to thank you guys for the well wishes. Uncle Jesse, I know they know that I'm out sick a bit. I can't walk too good. I got a boot on. I can't work. I haven't worked in 2 weeks. And it's getting hard. The bills are piling up, and that's another story. But folks, this is our home, and we're gonna stay here. Uncle Jesse loves you. Uncle Jesse says, have a great weekend. This is the last weekend of summer, because summer's still here, and this is the last weekend, and officially we're going to fall. And pretty soon we're changing the time and that whole stuff, and then we'll be doing the holidays, and we'll be doing Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all that good stuff, and everybody will be all happy together, and But that's the way it is, folks. Uncle Jesse once more says, loves you guys, loves Chelsea, loves my family, loves my friends in Chelsea. And remember, this is our home.